It's late 2015 and Verizon and Motorola are showing no signs of slowing this exclusive Droid partnership that once stood for everything we loved about Android. This year, to follow up last year's DROID Turbo, the franchise has been given two new robotic, manhood-enforcing options in the DROID Turbo 2 and DROID MAXX 2. I have had the pleasure of reviewing this year's flagship, which is the Turbo 2, and have had just enough time to hopefully give you the full scoop on whether or not this should be your next phone. I've taken its shatterproof display for a drop or 10, made sure its camera is as good as the shooter found in the Moto X Pure, and even tried to find out if we have a new battery king on our hands. Specs. Motorola has done just about everything right in the specs department with the Turbo 2. It has a big 5.4-inch QHD plastic OLED display, 2560 x 1440, that is shatterproof, 3 GB RAM, 32/64 GB storage with micro SD slot for expansion, Snapdragon 810 processor, 3760 mAh battery, with fast and wireless charging, 21 MP rear camera, 5 MP front camera, 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, and mostly stock Android 5.1.1. For a current flagship, I don't know that it's missing much, except for maybe a fingerprint reader and optical image stabilization in the camera. Some will cry for a removable battery, but come on, it's packing a 3760 mAh battery already. You won't be running out of battery anytime soon. Shatterproof. Motorola has made a phone that uses a technology, or marketing term, called Shatter Shield. It's a 5-layer approach to display protection that renders a phone shatterproof. Yes, Motorola claims that they have a phone whose display cannot be shattered or cracked. Bold, right? Very, but Motorola is so proud and sure of Shatter Shield in the DROID Turbo 2, that they are putting a 4-year guarantee behind it. So is the Turbo 2 shatterproof? It very well could be. Because of the flexible OLED display they are using here, along with a variety of other protective layers to make up Shatter Shield, I'm not even sure there is glass to be shattered. In fact, CNN put this phone through some pretty silly tests, like having a horse stomp on the display, that ended up denting the phone's display, not cracking or shattering it. Seriously, their variety of tests left dents in the display, but couldn't crack it. I've also done my fair share of drops and was not successful in cracking it. One thing to note, though, is that the phone has this really soft outer lens, part of Shatter Shield, that scratches and scuffs pretty easily. You can think of it kind of like one of those really bad screen protectors that your weird Uncle Larry uses. In my handful of drops on cement, pavers, hardwood floors, wood decks, and rough asphalt, I did leave some marks on the screen that are now there for the time being. Thankfully, Motorola is going to let you buy replacement top lenses, so you can actually replace part of the Shatter Shield system yourself and constantly refresh your screen. As an added bonus, the top lens is where that ridiculous Verizon check sits, so there is a chance you'll be able to buy replacement lens that won't have it. Before doing this review, I don't know that having a shatterproof display was something on my radar or must-have list, but now I'm wondering if I even want to live without it. Phones like the Galaxy S6 or Note 5 and all their glass almost seem unappealing because of the care needed to preserve their beauty. With the Turbo 2, that constant thought in the back of your mind that keeps telling you to be careful and not drop your phone every time you pull it out of your pocket, isn't there. That's a big deal.